After getting to Napton yesterday, I enjoyed a delicious pint of cider at the Napton Cidery. Well, now it's time to move on and go up through the locks and head on south. You're finding me starting today at the bottom of Napton Locks. First thing to do before I go anywhere is fill the boat up with water. It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow since I last filled up, so she's going to be rather thirsty, and the water pressure here is extremely poor, so I think it's going to be a long event this morning. Anyway, a boat went up just in front of me, so hopefully a boat will come down. That'll help me out. The village post office store is just up here, up over the bridge. Turn left to the top of the hill. And I wonder how many people's dogs have to be taken for a walk that go up that way. Because of course, we have Napton Cidery you'd have to walk past in both directions to go to the village post office store. Well, once my boat is filled up with water, we will be heading up this way, under this bridge, and the first lock is straight there in front of us. Let's get back to the boat and get ready to make a move. It was rather nice. I had help up to here with a lock volunteer. Through the first 2 locks that was. Anyways, she said she had to get back and help somebody else at lock 1. I guess I'm on my own now. Oh well, I don't really mind. You know what? I've already lost count of how many locks I've done. I think this is number 3 coming up. It could be 4. Oh well. We'll just keep going. I know one thing for certain. It's got very windy suddenly. There's some absolutely great panoramic views around here across the Oxfordshire countryside. I know the weather forecast did say there was a chance of a shower today. I do hope the rain clouds stay away. Well, I'm at the next lock now, and the rain clouds seem to be breaking up a little. The boat's right behind me, and this is not what you expect to find at every lock. A herd of water buffalo. I assume they're called a herd. Well, I've just finished Napton locks. Next lock just up here is Adkins lock, and then I have Marston Doles locks to do, which are only 2 as well. So we're getting through these locks quite nicely today. This is Old Engine House Arm here. It was built in 1786 or around that time. It was due to an Act of Parliament that allowed canal companies to draw water from anywhere within 1,000 yards of the canal. I think they actually cheated a little bit with this arm, looking up the history of it, because it looks like they actually built the canal and put an engine house at the end of it, 900 feet long. Okay, you're thinking to yourself, that's within the 1,000 feet. Then it looks like they actually had a tunnel going through the hill to bring the water to the pumping house. So that could have been cheating a little bit. Anyway, it was all due to the fact that the summit here above Marston Dole's locks kept running out of water. So this was the solution they came up with. And this arm here was specifically built just to bring water to the summit. Nowadays, as you can see, for a short part of it, there are now moorings down there, but most of it is completely silted over and with just a trickle of water going back up towards where the pump house was. There's not really much to see up there. I did have a walk. I don't even know, it was the old pump house. There was some corrugated sheds, basically. They did have problems, though, with the pump house originally. The first attempt, the boiler broke down and needed replacing within the first year. And within a couple of years, there was a death there. A young lad was killed by the boiler. And they paid his mother £10 in compensation for that death. Well, this bridge is called 20 Acres Field. I wonder if that field is 20 acres. Well, I've completed Adkins Lock. That was just before the pump house arm. I've just got the 2 locks at Marston Doles to do now, and then I'll be mooring up somewhere thereafter. Well, I don't like the look of that crack. I think it needs repairing. Marston Doles locks. Just after bridge 119, we're at Marston Doles lock number 16. And I think this is the last one I'm going to be doing today. That's just leaving Marston Doles top lock. There's a very sharp corner here as you come out of the top lock. It's quite tight to get a 60-foot boat around here. I'm going to take it quite easy, and there's all sorts of debris in the canal in the corner, so I don't want to get that around the prop. The boat that actually came up in front of me actually hit that concrete wall there. This is a nice old converted barn. Here's some more great views across the countryside. What do these swans think they are? Sheep in the middle of a field? It amazes me how many times these bridges get hit. Look at the war wounds on this one. Well, I guess that this is a long-term mooring. Does it qualify for the shortest canal in the UK? Because it's certainly shorter than the Wardle Canal. Yes, another bridge, I know. It's nice to see all these bridges without any graffiti on them. The OK haven't just taken the boat through the middle of a John Wayne movie set. This is Hill Farm Glamping. You can hire this. I didn't film anything on the way back because guess what? There was naturists here glamping on the way back. More great scenic views across to the hills. I do like this canal. It's becoming one of my favourites, and the clouds are still there. This is literally filmed just a few minutes after that last clip. You can see the clouds now disappearing in the distance, and these beautiful blue skies appearing. Well, this looks like a tunnel of trees coming up. The vegetation is certainly encroaching over the canal here rather a lot. Not just over the canal, it's very difficult not to hit it with the boat or the camera. Well, I don't want to get too opinionated about this, I think, blot on the landscape. I'll let you make up your own decisions about it, but I'm pretty sure this is all to do with the HS2 rail link. What actually happened here was there was some guy yelling at me. He didn't want me filming here, and that was before I actually turned the camera on. So then I turned the camera on, of course, just to film it, just because obviously they can't stop you from filming. So I filmed all the way along the whole part here where they were working. I recorded this bridge so I could get the number of it, so they have some sort of reference point so I could work out exactly where these workings were going on. More low-flying trees. The canal is very narrow and twisty through here, and the towpath overgrowth is quite horrendous. I wouldn't want to break down around here. More great panoramic views. I did contemplate mooring here, but it was early afternoon and I decided to get a couple more miles in. Well, I did think that was a real nice, tranquil section of canal and some wonderful countryside. That's why I put in no narration and just left it to a little music so you can enjoy the beautiful landscape. I do love the way the light is just flickering through the trees here. Another beautiful unspoilt bridge. And another one straight after. I am really enjoying this South Oxford Canal. Mind you, I've got absolutely gorgeous weather to go with it. Perhaps it's not so beautiful if it's raining or snowing. This is just bridge after bridge at the moment. Well, I've made the decision now. I'm getting very close to Fenny Compton, and I think Fenny Compton is where I shall be spending tonight. I would presume that as there's two types of brickwork here, the top has been replaced and repaired at some point in time. This is the start of the long-term moorings here at Fenny Compton. Might have been some illicit gardening going on there. Definitely looked like a pointy leaf plant to me. And here we have two bridges here as we come right into Fenny Compton. We have the pub just coming up on the right hand side and the water point. And there's a winding hole straight after this bridge as well. And here we have it, the Wharf Inn. Well, I'm going to be mooring up just along here, just past here somewhere. Well, as you've probably guessed, that brings me to the end of this video. Well, the Safe Oxford Canal, what can I say? Meets all expectations. Absolutely gorgeous. Countryside is wonderful. Locks are locks, you know. Some are very deep, some are a little hard and challenging. But I enjoyed every single minute so far since I've been on the South Oxford Canal. And I'm only at Fenny Compton. Got quite a few miles yet to do. Well, what can I say? Thank you very much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And consider Patreon or becoming a member of the channel. And don't forget PayPal contributions. Current PayPal contributions I'm receiving will go towards the cooking videos I have coming up for you. It helps to fund for the ingredients. And don't forget to leave your comments. I love reading your comments and I answer them all, assuming YouTube lets me see them. That just leaves me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.